Hey guys, it's Taasha Reneé here and welcome back to my channel. I am here to do an unboxing and a review on this at-home waxing kit. My bad. So this company sent me this at-home waxing kit. So I really just wanted to do an honest review and see if these at-home kits really work. But I've seen many videos of people doing these videos and it's like a fail from the application to the temperature of the wax. Let's just see what's going on. So this is from Tress Wellness. It says everything. Let me make this look pretty. I'm just trying to do a thumbnail here. It says everything you need for waxing. So I'm gonna make sure that when I'm waxing, I'm only using whatever is in here. So in here, there's a tea tree hard wax beans, is eucalyptus, there's peppermint, lemon, tea tree, and lavender. I also have an after wax spray, so it's to moisturize and smooth and remove wax residues. Wax pot. All right, we have gloves in here, 2 nozzles for the pre-wax spray to cleanse and moisturize. We have little sticks. You know, for little sticks, you would usually wax like your nose or your lip or a chin. And these amount of sticks, bro. If you want to buy more sticks, you got a beginner guide, some wax rings so the wax don't spill across. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox all of this. You see how your little tub to put the wax in? So the wax is going to go in here and not into the warmer itself. I'm about to plug it in. Is there a light? Okay, perfect. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but I want to see what it's saying. I realize that a lot of people also don't read. So I want to make sure that I follow the directions exactly like what they're saying to see if I get a good result. So anyways, let's start off with what the back of the wax pack says. It says you're supposed to pour the wax beans into the pot and start heating. Once the wax is melted, take the lid off and set your desired temperature. Clean the area to be waxed with the pre-wax wipe. Use a spatula to scoop and apply a small amount of wax on the skin to test the temperature. Apply the wax in the direction of hair growth. Wait for the wax to harden and peel off the wax in the opposite direction of hair growth. Okay, you got your first home wax kit and you are super excited to try it out. Trust me, I completely understand how you feel. Stop for a second, read this, and see how to get the best possible results. I have been waxing for many years now, but I remember how daunting it can be for your first DIY home wax. So we want to make sure that you achieve the best possible experience and continue to wax for many years to come. And we shall see if this at-home wax kit by Tress Wellness is as efficient to make sure that you guys can successfully wax at home. So I have decided to use the tea tree. Just open it up. Oh wow, watch me already fucking shit up. This is why I have the container, hard wax. I feel like this amount of wax ain't gonna give me much of anything. I am going to mix the tea tree and the eucalyptus together. Usually I don't pay attention to the temperature. I just pay attention more to the consistency. So anyways, for the sake of this video, right now it is on right here, 185. Okay, put this on and I'm gonna just let it sit for a minute. I'll be back when it's already melted. I had a little hiccup and the time passed by and it's late at night and my kids are ready to go to bed. So I'm going to finish this tomorrow. I just want to show you the consistency, the first mix. This is what it looks like mixed together. It's a pretty color, but I'm gonna tell you this from right now, this whole thing is way too hot. Cover this up and turn the wax pot off, and I will get back to showing you exactly how this at-home kit works tomorrow. What's up, y'all? So it's been a few days since I recorded the intro for the at-home wax kit. That's none of your business, but we're here anyway. I just wanted to show you guys that I'm actually going to turn the wax pot on. So a question that people might be having is, after I use my at-home kit, once I finish, am I able to reuse the wax? Yes, you can. So I didn't get a chance to start using the wax yet. All I did was turn it off. This is what it looks like when the wax hardens again. And all I'm going to do is just turn it back on. But here we are, mixing up the wax. I'm just gonna let it cool down because it shouldn't be as runny as this is. It should be at least as thick as honey. Wait a couple more minutes and then I'll get to waxing. But first, let me show you all the hair that I got. So I'm gonna do my lovely underarm for y'all. As you can see, I have a lot of hair. I rarely get my underarm wax as of lately because anybody have time for that? But as I'm testing out this wax kit, I really want to see if it works, and I'm glad that I have a good amount of hair to start working with. So point of advice, you always want to make sure that you have at least a 1/4 of an inch of hair in order to start waxing. You don't want to shave and then 2 days later think that you want to start waxing. You have to make sure that the hair is grown out before you try to wax. So if you're at home and you hate having a lot of hair, well, you have to be a little bit more patient and let it grow out, because your hair needs to be at least a grain of rice or like the length of my fingernail to be able to wax. If not, it's going to be pointless. The wax is not going to stick and it's going to be a lot more painful because you can't get the hair off. So make sure your hair is long enough. First piece of advice. So first things first, I just want to make sure that you guys know that I am using, what is this? Tress Wellness at-home waxing kit. So I'm using the gloves that was provided for me. I also have these sticks. They only give me a little bit, so please make sure you use it wisely. So I'm gonna use my paper towel, and I'm just going to take some of the pre-wax spray, and I'm gonna spray it on here, and then I'm just going to wipe, get closer, wipe the deodorant from under my arm. Okay, so I want to show y'all what I'm working with. So as you can see, the wax is a lot thicker than what it was before. The first time it was like watery soup, and this one we have more of like a slow drizzle, like honey or something. So this is a consistency that we want. We want to be able to scoop it and be able to roll it so the wax can stay on the stick. You see how slow it's drizzling off? That's what you want to do. You don't want to risk burning yourself if the wax is too hot. So I'm going to be focused on having the camera on my underarm, so you can't really see how I'm scooping, but just know I'm just going to scoop it and I'm just going to twist the stick like this, and I'm going to be applying it that way. If you are right-handed, it would be the same thing. I scoop. Give me a second, I feel crippled. And I'm just going to twist it so some of the wax can stay on the stick. If you're doing this at home, I highly recommend for you to do it in sections. Don't try and cover the entire thing, because if you're not applying it right, it's just gonna end up stuck and it's gonna be harder for you to be able to pull it off. I'm gonna start off with the bottom half of my underarm, and I'm just gonna take the wax and I'm gonna take it from here and I'm gonna go down in the direction of my hair growth. So take a little scoop, and let's see what we got here. It's a bit stringy. Wax getting cold. Hold my underarm here. Doing this on camera, so let's see. I'm gonna push this down like this with pressure. Push it down, and then I need to. This is not a waxing tutorial. This is just me figuring out if this kit is effective in removing my hair. Okay, and now when I pull it off, you also want to make sure that you hold your skin tight. Prepare your skin so you don't like get bruised or anything. So I'm going to be holding my skin like this tight, and I'm just gonna lift this and rip it off, okay? So let's get up close so you can see me ripping. Ready? Go. Apply some pressure to help get rid of the pain a little bit. That kind of hurt, but my hair was actually long, and this is me ripping off my hair. It feels like something that I would use at home. Like it's this string. Temperature, I need to fix it a little bit. So I'm gonna go up, up, up. See it's falling. Go up, up, up. Create a look like so. We always rip in the opposite direction that we applied it. So I applied up, so I'm gonna rip down. On the first part, I applied down and I'm ripping up, okay? So hold the skin, I'm gonna take it. So breaking a little bit. Goodness gracious. And the thing is, you really have to just go like, because the slower you go and the longer you keep it on, the more painful it is. Here's the rest of my hair. What is this, the after wax spray? Any excess residue. This is me finishing my underarm, and this is what the other side looks like. So I guess this is a before and this is after. So far, so good. And this is me demoing how I used everything that came into my Tress Wellness at home waxing kit. You have the pre-wax spray, your after spray, wax, multiple options. I still have wax in here, so if I wanted to do maybe my lip or a chin, maybe like my belly strip, I still have wax to be able to do that. So yeah, that's it and that's all. My underarms are hairless. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope more than anything that you did learn something. Follow the steps and you should be good to go. This worked perfectly fine. I think either go to a professional or you have the tools to be able to do it yourself if that's what you want to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, I hope you guys found it informational and educational. If you guys have any other questions or any other things you want to see me answer, put that down below. But yeah, I feel good now because your girl don't have hairy pits. Look at me. I just did that. Now it's your turn. It's all done now.